Rylynn and I both work at the Fairfax County Department of Family Services, where we are members of the Specialized Sexual Abuse Unit with Child Protective Services. The CPS Sexual Abuse Unit responds to child sexual abuse investigation throughout all of Fairfax County for child victims ages 0 to 17. For fiscal year 2021 to 2022, our unit investigated 284 cases. Children everywhere are at risk of abuse. 1 in 10 children will be sexually abused before their 18th birthday. 60% of child sexual abuse victims never tell anyone. And 90% of children who are victims of sexual abuse know their abuser. Ensuring the welfare of children is stressful. The average CPS practitioner lasts 18 months in this field before they leave. I am extremely proud to say I just started my 9th year. Thank you. When a family is notified that they have a CPS case opened, they tend not to welcome our agency with open arms. Although there is a team here to support families throughout this process, CPS is not always regarded in a positive light or as a resource. But Rylynn, my facility dog, is helping to change that perception. In child welfare cases, there can be many professionals involved. Law enforcement, child protective services, Commonwealth attorneys, defense attorneys, guardian ad litems, county attorneys, forensic interviews, forensic nurses, victim advocates, child advocacy staff, and therapists, just to name a few. Although a professional myself, I sometimes find that list to be overwhelming and confusing. Imagine how much more overwhelming it must be for the families and children coming into the system. That's where Rylynn comes in. It is easy to identify and relate to a facility dog. When a child or family sees Rylynn pitter-patter into a room, they immediately smile and recognize that Rylynn is their designated team member. Rylynn's sole purpose is to bring comfort and joy, not to interview, follow evidence, or ask questions, and never to judge. Rylynn is there just to offer a hug and lend a paw for support. That is what Rylynn was bred and trained for, to be calm, reliable, and affectionate. As a facility dog working for CPS, Rylynn provides support to children during forensic interviews and sits with them in the witness box when they testify in court. Rylynn is an expertly trained dog who knows over 40 different commands. Well, she was trained to know 40 different commands, but she only carries out 39 of them. Rylynn can be quite stubborn, and every single time we go anywhere, Rylynn is forced me to thrust her into the car every single time. She will not acknowledge the car command. But today is not about her behind-the-scenes handler. It is about the star of the show, Rylynn. I will never forget Rylynn's first interaction with a child in the courthouse. The team had a lot of apprehension about the child testifying. They did not think this child was ready or that they would have the confidence to speak in court about the worst thing that has ever happened to them. I watched this child walk into the courthouse, feet dragging, staring at the ground, clinging to their parents, swallowed up by an oversized sweatshirt. This child would not engage with anyone, not law enforcement, not the prosecutor, not victim services, not even with their own parents. The child would not answer simple questions, would not make eye contact, and would barely shake their head yes or no. I watched the team lose hope that justice would be served. This child then pulled their hood over their head, tied the ends tight, and curled into a ball on the floor. I slowly approached with Rylynn, wondering if her calm demeanor would be able to make a positive difference for this child or in the case. The child became completely different when Rylynn got close, and the entire trajectory of the case changed in an instant. It is hard to articulate the emotions of that moment. A sense of confidence sprang up in the courtroom and within the team. The child was now sprawled on the floor, with Rylynn stretched out across their lap, dog hair now covering the sweatshirt that was immediately thrown off and tossed aside. Laughter filled the hallway of the courtroom, and it was hard for the team to get a word in. This child could not stop talking. With Rylynn there, the child felt empowered to face anything. So you can see that Rylynn truly fulfilled her calling as a facility dog to support children who are both victims and survivors of trauma in our community. In the past year, in addition to supporting CPS investigations, Rylynn has also participated in community initiatives, including body safety classes, mandated reporter trainings, 1 yappy hour, and 2 photo shoots. When Rylynn is not working, she enjoys being a regular dog, playing with her lamb chop toy, running in the backyard, and freaking out during thunderstorms. Rylynn also suffers from a condition called RSF, resting sad face. I assure you she is quite happy. That's just her natural expression. I want to thank Canine Companions for not only changing my life, but the lives of everyone with whom Rylynn interacts. I'm so grateful to be matched with Rylynn and to get to do such meaningful work. Thank you.